Dean Bernhardt, the Convocation is gathered.
Thank you, Dr. Ramirez-Berg. Please be seated. I'm happy to welcome all of you to the Moody College of Communication May 2017 graduation ceremony. Let's hear it for being here. All right. You made it. Congratulations. Let me start by sharing that providing our wonderful music this afternoon is the University of Texas Longhorn Commencement Brass. Let's give them a round of applause. I'd like to start by recognizing our student banner carriers who so ably assisted us in our processional. First, Ryan Ladd is an advertising major from Austin, Texas. He's a co-founder and lead creative director of Volume Up Creative and will soon lead digital strategy for BBYO International. Thank you, Ryan. Gladys Acosta is a communication studies major from El Paso, Texas. Let's hear it. She's interested in politics and currently serves as a communications intern with Texas State Senator Jose Rodriguez. Alexis Magro-Malo is a journalism major from Farmers Branch, Texas. She participated in the School of Journalism's Dallas Morning News Innovation Endowment Project, and she spent time abroad in Cape Town, South Africa. And Julio Avila, who is a radio, television, and film major from San Benito, Texas. His interests include sound recording, animation, and drawing, and he has worked as a cartoonist for the Daily Texan, and his drawings have been exhibited in the College of Fine Arts. Let's give all of our banner carriers a round of applause. Thank you for your participation. Thank you. At this time, I wish to introduce the faculty marshals for each of the departments. When I call your name, please stand and let's hold our applause until all the names are read. First, we want to thank Professor Charles Ramirez-Berg from the Department of Radio, Television, and Film, who's our Grand Marshal. Professors Aaron Donovan and Joshua Gunn from the Department of Communication Studies. Professors Lisa Bador and Courtney Bird from the Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders. Professors Cindy McCreary and PJ Ravel from the Department of Radio, Television, and Film. Professors Gina Chen and Kevin Robbins from the School of Journalism. And Professors Chad Ray and Ryan Romero from the Stan Richards School of Advertising and Public Relations. Thank you all for your great work today as marshals and on your work every day on behalf of our students. On the stage are several key members of our academic leadership team, so please stand when your name is called and let's hold our applause until all the names are read. Dr. Karen Wilkins, Associate Dean for Faculty Advancement and Strategic Initiatives. Dr. Anita Evangelisti, Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Education. Dr. Mark Bernstein, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Education. Mr. Darrell Rocha, Assistant Dean for Undergraduate Advising. Dr. Dave Junker, Director of our Senior Fellows Program. Dr. Paul Steckler, Chair of Radio, Television, Film Department. Dr. Gary Wilcox, Interim Director of the Stan Richards School of Advertising and Public Relations. Dr. Barry Brummett, Chair of the Communication Studies Department. Mr. R.B. Brenner, Director of the School of Journalism. Dr. Craig Champlin, Interim Chair of the Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. You may be seated. But I'd ask Dr. Paul Steckler and Dr. Craig Champlin to stand back up for just a moment, if they would. Both of these longtime Moody College leaders are soon stepping down from their posts after decades of service to our college. And I'd like to personally thank them both for their hard work and to recognize them for their countless accomplishments to our academic programs. Let's all please give them a big round of applause for the significant legacies that they've created for our college. I would also like to acknowledge several special guests who are joining us today. Dr. Michael Clement, professor in the McCombs School of Business, is here to watch his son Jonathan Clement receive his advertising degree. Dr. Joan Hughes, associate professor in the College of Education, is here to watch her niece Bridget John receive her radio, television, film degree. And Dr. Stephen Katchelmeyer, professor in the McCombs School of Business, is here to watch his daughter Sarah Katchelmeyer receive her advertising degree. Please join me in welcoming them to the Moody family. It's no exaggeration to say that an academic institution is no stronger than the strength of its faculty. And we are extremely fortunate here in Moody College to have one of the best, if not the very best, faculty in the entire country. Their talent, their intellect, their passion for teaching is the foundation of our excellence. So at this point, I would like to ask all members of the Moody College faculty, including those in the stage who are here today and in the audience, to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Thank you so much to our faculty. I would also like to recognize and thank the advising and support staff from the Moody College of Communication, Office of Undergraduate Education, and Student Affairs. These amazing people play an indispensable role in the lives of our students during their academic careers on campus. And we are especially indebted to the student advising staff for coordinating our commencement ceremony this afternoon. Thank you all for your outstanding work. Let's give you a round of applause for that. Which now brings us to the first formal recognition part of our program today, by honoring members of the Moody College Senior Fellows Program that are graduating. The Senior Fellows Program is the honors program of Moody College, and in acknowledgement of the achievement of the students in this program, each of them will receive medallions with red ribbons when their major department or school is called to the stage in a few moments. But at this point, I would like to ask each member of the Senior Fellows who's here to rise when your name is called, and remain standing, and please hold your applause until all the names are read. Ariette Nicole Agnew, Anna Catherine Alvis, Lacey Jane Arnett, Madeline Ann Ballard, Bria Ariel Benjamin, Katia Cardoza, Graham Joseph Dickey, James Thomas Eyre II, Alexandra Grace Hennessy, Laura Katarina Herrera, Michaela Danielle Howell, Claudia Vanessa Iriata, Emily Gray Kendrick, Griffin Harmon Lewin, Alexis Magro Malo, Jesse Nazario, Gael Alessandra Fitzer Estraves, Lauren Michelle Taylor, Avery Elizabeth Travis, Caroline Aide Trevino, and Sela Maya Zigoboyum. Let's give them a great round of applause for being Senior Fellows. Thank you so much, and apologies if I messed up any of your names. So as we start today's ceremony and commencement, I have the great honor and privilege as Dean of being the first of many to congratulate you all today. So on behalf of our faculty and our staff, I'd like to start by simply saying to all of you, congratulations. You have earned your degree or perhaps multiple degrees from the University of Texas at Austin, which is a remarkable achievement that signifies a major life accomplishment that you have earned through your abilities and your hard work and your perseverance. And in addition to your own exceptional efforts, I'm sure that you would all agree that you made it to this very special day because of the help and support of many people in your life, on and off campus, all of whom will be integral parts of your memories when you reflect back in the future upon this day. To put it another way, among the countless lessons you have learned during your time at the University of Texas at Austin, I believe that there are two key experiences that I hope you all remember, always remember. First, as former US President, statesman, explorer, and naturalist Theodore Roosevelt insightfully noted, and I'll quote, "Nothing in the world is worth having or worth doing unless it means effort, pain, and difficulty. In other words, nothing really good comes easy." Think about that, and think about how you felt the first time you arrived on the 40 acres, and your feelings of anxiety and excitement during your first few weeks. Think about throughout your years here, your feelings of determination tinged with stress while you worked incredibly hard on countless projects and presentations, as you studied for tests and exams, as you drank one too many Red Bulls and stayed up all night. Think about the time you spent collecting and analyzing data, completing internships, or shooting and editing film, or the time you spent assessing and treating patients, developing stories and campaigns, or conducting investigative reports. As you reflect on these experiences in the years ahead, Try to remember your feelings of pride and accomplishment each time you had to overcome significant challenges, something that you weren't sure that you could really do, but you did do it, you accomplished it. And in the process of doing so, you realized that nothing worth doing or worth having comes easy. Remember that lesson, it will serve you well in your life. But also remember that as special as you all are, and you all are truly special, you did not get here completely on your own. None of us would be here today without the help of others, which is the second lesson and principle I ask you to reflect upon today. As famed theologian and ethicist Reinhold Niebuhr stated, quote, "Nothing we do, however virtuous, can be accomplished alone." So stop and think for a moment about your time, even in high school, before you came to UT, and try to remember the many, many people in your life who helped you on your journey to become a Longhorn. Think about the first time that you shared with others that you would be attending the University of Texas at Austin, and how incredibly happy and supportive your family and your friends were at your accomplishment. Think about all the people you met during your time at UT, the friendships you made, the times that you laughed together and that you cried together. Think about the professors and the faculty who taught you and challenged you, the advisors who supported you and helped you navigate the complexity of classes and curricula and internships. And especially think of your classmates who collaborated with you on projects, shared their notes if you accidentally missed a class, and helped you to discover and understand people and backgrounds and perspectives that are different from your own. Remember all the people who gave you help when you needed it, offered you help when you didn't even know that you needed it, but somehow they did know, and they were there to help you. And remember that aha moment when you realized just how special it is to attend the University of Texas at Austin and become a member of Longhorn Nation, and that someday you would be a Longhorn for life. Well, I'm here to tell you that that moment is actually right now. And as you have finished your studies and you have made it to this major milestone, you are now a Longhorn for life. It may feel, yeah, good cheer for that. It is a big deal. It's a very big accomplishment. It may actually feel surreal, but I can assure you that this is real and that you made it and that you are graduating and you will become soon a Texas X and a lifelong Longhorn. And because of your great efforts and because of the support and help of many other people who may be here today or maybe in our hearts, you are now a member of a very special community, a world of world-renowned professionals who, like you, are graduates of Moody College of Communication. You join a big Moody family of more than 45,000 alumni from the best communication college in the world. Our alumni are nothing short of amazing, as you will be, with many leaders of their respective fields who win awards such as Pulitzers and Emmys and Peabodys and Addies and Oscars, and the remarkable list of accomplishments goes on. You are a tremendously talented group of people who, regardless of your career path, have found success and fulfillment through the study, practice, and performance of the communication arts and sciences. However, amidst all this adulation and excitement of commencement, I hope that you will remember that today's graduation is in fact not the finish line, but it's really the starting line for the rest of your life. Always remember that this race is a marathon, not a sprint, and because of your hard work and the people who supported you, you have a major head start in the race. Whether it be 1, 10, or 50 years from now, my sincere hope is when you think back on this day, the day you graduated from Moody College, you will always remember that nothing worth having comes easy, that nothing worth doing can be accomplished alone, and that you made it and you're here today because of your accomplishments and your support. And because of the faculty and staff in our college deeply believe and are guided by these principles, you can rest assured that as long as you believe these lessons and remember them, Moody College will never leave you. We will always be there for you, helping you in whatever way we can to guide you down the path to happiness and success. You are now Longhorn for life, but you will always be Moody. And that's a good thing. Again, my heartfelt congratulations to all of the graduates on your tremendous accomplishments and our collective sincere gratitude to the many people who have helped and will help you along the way. So again, congratulations, and please join me in giving all of our graduates a major round of applause. We will now recognize our first group of degree candidates. You are all welcome to cheer. All the people in the audience are welcome to cheer or give a shout, or even a woot woot when your graduate student's name is called, but we ask that we will hold our overall applause until all the candidates from each degree area have been named, and then we'll all applaud for them together. So will the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Science from the Department of Radio, Television, Film please come to the stage?
Julio C. Avila. Joshua Ray Abarrientos. Jesse Acosta Jr. Luis Eduardo Acosta. Mitchell Douglas Allison. Alicia Alvaredo. Catherine Ann Anderson. With honors, Alexa Blair Beben. Avejo Banerjee. Ashley Lynn Baxter. Jonathan Eric Hebert Begno. Christian Alonzo Benavides. Carla Benitez. With high honors, Aaron Drew Bykart. Alexandra Colleen Bug. Jacob Carlton Bothoff. With honors, Christian Jason Bowman. Gabriella Breitner. Josh Matthew Brunelli. Sarah Itzel Carreo Molina. Huali Canelas. Michael Joseph Casares. Max Chen. Bridget Kathleen John. Madeline Cattleman. Megan Michaela Bailey. Diego De Leon Rey. Eduardo Chavez. Ross Joseph Clark. Andrew J. Clarkston. Shannon Katie Cloud. Faith Allison Compton. Colton Constanzo. Julia Grace Copen. Keith Conchi Chin. Jose E. Carreron Jr. Deanne Cortez. Senior Fellows, also receiving a BA in International Relations and Global Studies, Katie Cardoza. With highest honors, Jacob Daniel Carter. Madeline Ray Christensen. Zachary Andres Christoulidis. With high honors, Ari Cavines. Christian Reed Cantor. With honors, Holly Amber Cook. Christopher Michael Kuhn. With high honors, also receiving a BA in Plan 2 honors, Logan Simon Crosley. Marlee Cutbirth. Richard Clay Flatten. Ellen Culver. Emery Tyrion Duncan. Madeline Grace de Mayunga. Loki Chandler Eisenhower. Andrew Vincent Dismukas. Michael Douglas Enright. Matthew. Matias Espinoza. Tom Robert Eitner. Nathan Ume Ne Elewanya. Anna Ellison. With high honors, Miriam Ehrlich. Nikita Nareen Farouk. With honors, Dwayne Garcia Facey Jr. With honors, Christian Escobar. Also receiving a BA in Iberian and Latin American languages and cultures, Jacqueline Elizabeth Fleming. Gabrielle Alexander Gosin. Thea Rose Goddard. Amanda Marie Goinaga. Eliane Garcia. Tyler Morrison Garrett. Alejandra Beatriz Gomez. Christian Gonzalez. Joshua Anthony Gonzalez. Mariana Gonzalez. Joseph Eric Grant. With high honors, Nicholas David Griffith. Priscilla Gutierrez. Graham Dillon Hamilton. John Byron Hanby IV. With honors, Taylor Katie Harton. Colin Tyler Harvey. Sarah Ray Hicks. Craig Ryan Hollis. With high honors, Morgan Teresa Hackner. Also receiving a BS in Computer Science, Benjamin Su. Eleanor K. Jameson. Brett Thomas Johnson. Barbara Bridget Jones. With honors, Callie Brianne Keels. Bridget Elizabeth Keene. With honors, Lauren Nicole Keithley. Noah James Killeen. Alexander Bin Kim. Vivek Kaylee, also receiving a BA in Latin. Luke Daniel Cronus. Jack Lingua II. Kelsey Nicole Lemon. Marianne Leon. Akela Nadine Lewis. With highest honors, Gabriela Labretia. Corey Andrew Laparty. Alexandra M. Lopez. Alexander M. Lopez. Also receiving a BS in mathematics, Valeria Elera Lopez. Mark Ryan Magallanes. Ryan Andrew Martinez. Madison Lynn Masterson. Ross William Mayfield. Emilio Mezur. Ryan Patrick McDermott. Nicholas Dunn McDowell. Andrew Robert McVeigh. Shelby Elizabeth Merritt. Eric John Morton. Mahid Nasif. Maxwell Logan Minus. Maxwell Edwards Montoya. Justin Scott Munson. With highest honors, also receiving a BA in anthropology, Carlo Engel Nassis. Jess Benjamin Nauhauser. With high honors, also receiving a BS in communication studies, Chloe Nisbet. Shane O'Neill. Jorge Amando Ramos. With honors, Sullivan Rousey. Gabriel Ovea. Homero Salinas Jr. With high honors, also receiving a BBA in finance, Jose Serreta. With high honors, Brandon Michael Lumsden. Lyndon Lewis Orr. Jacqueline Marie White. William Nathan Redmond. Benjamin Michael Salinaro. Dylan Austin Samuel. Chi Ying Sun. With honors, Regan Ray Sinkfield. Senior Fellows, Lauren Michelle Taylor. With highest honors, Eddie Anthony Ortiz. Also receiving a BSA in Computer Science, Faraz Mohammed. Annie Davis Lynch. With high honors, Yiyang Pan. Carolyn Mariam Tuma. Also receiving a BA in Theater and Dance, Alfred Moses Gomez II. Derek Thomas Medina. Heather K. Finnegan. Lisette Lopez. Alexander Brooks Pelham. Jennifer Lee Phillips. Audra Webby. Charles Ross Schwan. Jonathan Emerson Osteen. Zachary Dylan Tidmore. Maxwell Harley Watson. Benita Udile Uzede. Ashley Nicole Renspies. With highest honors, Oliver Levi Resnick. Austin Rowe. Oh. Also earning a BA in History, Natasha Sebor. Also receiving a BA in Economics, Robert Cameron Sainz. Drew Robert Sugar. Stuart Cal Little. Estebaliz Marie Sanchez. With high honors, Zachary Enrique Sanchez. Annette Terrazas. With high honors, Ryan James Terrebonne. Raven Marie Silva. Jacqueline Hernandez. Charisma Unique Soriano. Seth Sawyerman, also receiving a BA in Government. William Warren Thomas. With high honors, Nokwe Tran. With high honors, Tani Sukla. Sohil Sikdar. Paige Catherine Smith. With highest honors, Sarah Margaret Spurger. Mason Ann Tuck. Elizabeth Renee Valoon. Dylan Frank Varela. Mario Alberto Villa. With honors, also receiving a BA in English, Alexa Villarreal. Jacob Kern White. With honors, Brooke Taylor Williams. Garrett Scott Wilson. Sarah Christian Wilson. Avery Quinn Wood. With honors, Drake Kurzel Wooten. Kwok Win. Dean Bernhardt, this completes the list of Bachelor of Science candidates from the Department of Radio, Television, and Film.
Congratulations, RTF graduates. We're going to go into another department now, so will the degree candidates for the Bachelors of Science in Public Relations from the Stan Richards School of Advertising and Public Relations please come to the stage.
Dempsey. Jose Emmanuel Acosta. Casey Lauren Adams. Joel Adrian Aguilar. Ilse Molina. With honors, Marisa Ballard. Aaron Ball. Hannah Claire Matula. Erica L. Kitchen. Senior Fellows with highest honors, Madeline Ann Ballard. Grace Ann Ballone. Anna Caroline Kay. Camilla Ruiz Oyaki. Also receiving a BA in Iberian and Latin American Studies, Jordan Alexandra Burns. Catherine Brooke Baldo. Danielle Dawn Burrowing. Ella Cobley. Abigail Bollinger. Caroline Cook. Heather Marie Crable. Catherine Creed. Daphne Nicole Komlek. Abby Lee Creek. Sarah Elizabeth Dan. Natasha Dawoodi. Tamala Janine Denton. Also receiving a BBA in Marketing, Sofia de Santos Huberta. Madison Taylor Dunham. With honors, Autumn Ann Drummond. Caitlin Eberhardt. Christian Ali Flowers. Sarah Jessica Garcia. Alexis Jalepes. Alexandra Karen Gomez. Rebecca Mariela Varelia. Alexa Gonzaga. Isaac Gonzalez. Also receiving a BS in Communication Studies, Valerie Gonzalez. Jessica Lynn Hale. Natalie Nicole Omudi. Ashanti DeLuna. Maria de la Luz Villarreal. Also receiving a BS in Communication Studies, Heather Knott. Ashley Lynn Harmon. Epiphany Ann Soko. Rong He. With honors, also receiving a BS in Psychology, Marissa Nicole Krewelgi. Aranza Garcia. Amy Diana Fenny. Brianna Helmuller. Michael Ian Horn. Jacqueline Sue. Kenzie Myra Kaplan. With high honors, Caitlin Marie Kaufhold. Caitlin Topham. Danielle Ramirez. Claire Cohen. With high honors, senior fellows, also receiving a BS in radio, television, film, Emily Gray Kendrick. Luisa Fequa. Victoria Elizabeth Ull. Catherine Adrian Cobb. Ashley Yoon Kim. With high honors, Stacy Heng Chin Lan. Noor H. Gadban. Jennifer Glenn Lawrence. Erin Stephanie Suttleson. Sarah Ann Scarlett. Victoria Rose Garcia. Tu An Lee. With honors, Cindy Len. Nancy Lin. Rachel Christine Reed. Gabriela Ramirez. Claire Moore. Catherine Morgan Meadows. Haley Faye Hoppenstein. Jennifer Woods Lindsley. With high honors, Caitlin Marie Dore. Emma Kate Manning. Also receiving a BA in Theater and Dance, Marimar Martinez. Alexandra Saria Mascareno. Brianna Nicole Medina. Rebecca Teresa Macias. Also receiving a BA in International Relations and Global Studies, John Paul Napleton. Megan Mary Ortwine. Tyler Chio Ashby. Jennifer Leticia Pucheco. With honors, Amanda R. Oberstein. Daniela Lynn. Jenna L. Meltzer. Allison Lee Meitzheimer. Natalia Taylor Kathoff. Also receiving a BA in Economics, Leah Ann Pepper. Brianna Nicole Peterson. Blanca Ballestas. Joski Nicole Jenkins. Caitlin Rose Petitbon. With high honors, also receiving a BA in Economics, Jameson Pitts. Heather Beck Poulsen. Nathan Thomas Pulcher. Pooja Panda. Sylvain Vergy. Camilla Roman. Lindsay Ann Reisman. With high honors, Senior Fellows, Thomas Hare II. Teresa Raquel Reyes Flores. Susan Cheryl Rhodes. Alexander Conan Rios. Wesley Ryan Roa. Devika Sakalani. Peter Oliver Scales Jr. Idrinin Shaliker. With honors, Madison Laura Schwartz. Dwayne Shah. Keishi Shea. Madison Chandler Silvers. Mercier Lee Proctor. With highest honors, Regan Elise Shihai. Maria Elizabeth Stearns. Cody Lane Trejo. Also receiving a BS in Communication Studies, Gabrielle Allen Trubea. Paige Michelle Tuttle. Also receiving a BS in Communication Studies, Caroline Grace Thompson. Jordan Patricia Wilson. With highest honors, Alexandra Adrian Weiser. Kendall Patricia King. Justin Tyler Cole. Cole Rutherford Stevens. With honors, Sarah Charlotte Shaw. Callie Rianne Swift. Isabella Sheehan. Andrew Robert Williams. Joshua Campbell Willis. Nicoletta Suleiman. Brooke Seum. Zoe Taylor Wright. Elizabeth Lara Escudero. Also receiving a BA in Government, Elioa Storch. Melissa Garcia. Tanvi Niraj Patel. Zanya Usman. Hunter Ulysse Wincy. Morgan Elizabeth Yarnick. Sarah Adria Zachapel. Paula Zuniga. Haley Claire Voss. Sarah Elise Vasquez. Usma Ali. Jordan Joseph Kasperinski. Logan Gabrielle Wilson. Dean Bernhardt, this completes the list of Bachelor of Science candidates from Public Relations.
Let's hear it for the PR grads. Brings me to a great part of our program. I'm delighted and pleased to introduce Ryan Dempsey. Ryan Dempsey, graduating senior and president of Moody College Communication Student Council during the past academic year. Ryan is a public relations senior from Lufkin, Texas. He's been an active member of Comm Council since 2014 and is also a member of Texas Tower Public Relations, a student-run PR firm that serves nonprofit clients. While attending UT, Ryan worked at GSD&M as a media intern and already has a job lined up, I'm delighted to say, after graduation, working at an agency in New York City focused on media, data, and analytics. Ryan's done a fantastic job as Comm Council president and deserves a lot of credit for many major improvements to the college. I'll name a few things, including new graphic design classes, plans to install accessible automatic door openers on Moody Bridge, and perhaps most importantly, the installation of automatic water bottle fillers in CMA and Bilo. So thank you, Ryan. You've definitely made a difference for your fellow students and those who will come after. And in keeping with Moody College tradition, Ryan will represent our graduating class and share some remarks with us today. And so I present to you now a 2017 graduate, Ryan Dempsey.
Friends, family, faculty, and my fellow graduates of the class of Spring 2017. Before I begin, I would like to share my humble appreciation for having the opportunity to deliver this speech. I know all of you are just as qualified, if not more so, to speak about our journey here, but I hope I can do it justice. It's been a long and wonderful journey these past few years. From all the exams, group projects, long nights, fleeting moments, and cups of coffee, there were definitely times when we felt overwhelmed and stressed by all of the demands and challenges any typical college student faces. Being here in this moment, it was all worth it to be able to obtain a degree from the Moody College of Communication here at the University of Texas at Austin. We were incredibly fortunate to attend this college that prides itself on changing the world, one student at a time, and we are those success stories. We have earned degrees that will not only earn us entry into the next phases of our lives, but will also aid in allowing us to thrive in this world of storytellers. That is because this college pushes the boundaries of innovation in the world of higher education and communication. From our first day on campus, it was made clear that we would be given all of the resources we needed to succeed, up to this day and for long after. It was up to us to do with them what we will and to not stand in our own ways. And we are far too smart to be the only thing standing in our ways. We were surrounded by the highest level of technology and academic resources. We were surrounded by professors and faculty and staff who are world-renowned experts in their fields, who lead by example, and who have genuinely loved and cared for each and every single one of us. We have been surrounded by a university system that honors truth by education and that fosters a forward-thinking and competitive environment that has even forced us to participate in and acknowledge some of the most difficult conversations happening in the world today. We have been surrounded by our peers, sitting beside us, who by their very nature pushed us to be the best students and people we could possibly be. We have had the privilege of knowing that for the past couple of years, we were in the best possible place there is for our field of study and for our goals and dreams. Now, I know there is a lot of heat around our generation. We are too pampered, we are disrespectful, and we definitely do not know anything about politics. Well, I might be a little biased, but I disagree. And an inspiring man who also makes the best memes, Joe Biden, would also disagree. He said, "Don't listen to the cynics. That's the only piece of advice I will give you, and of which I am absolutely certain. They were wrong about my generation, and they're wrong about yours. The growth and potential I see in all of us is only weighted down by the chains we build ourselves, usually not by the ones that people try to build for us. My grandma, who built her success from the ground up from sheer determination, raised me to make the most of my time and to never settle for what is expected. She always said, 'Can't, never, could, do nothing.' And while the language might be a little humorous, the message is one that we can all take to heart. We all constantly build walls that hinder our success. Actually, a certain someone wants to build a very big wall, but we won't get into that. The point is, you have to utilize everything we learned so that you don't waste time holding yourself back. So, I dare you to stop saying, I can't, because guess what? We can. We can do anything we put our minds to, because we have time, potential, some great friends, a Longhorn community, and now a degree. Congratulations, hook 'em, and I hope you're feeling moody, because the world is yours. Thank you.
How about another hand for Ryan Dempsey? Ryan, I've really enjoyed working with you this year. I wish you the very best. Well, the degree candidates, I think they already have, but from the Bachelors of Science in the Department of Communication Studies, please come to the stage.
With highest honors, Gladys Acosta. Maricelo Abrejo. Jacob Rene Acevedo. Senior Fellows, Rieta Agnew. Monique Aguilar. Ramzi Samir El-Azim. Also receiving a BBA in accounting, Amanda Charlotte Albrecht. Brianna Nicole Allen. Paul Dominic Dragna. Philip Marlon Camareros. Allison Griffin Pujol. Carson Elizabeth Miller. Stephanie Kate Hillen. Carter Connolly Fitz. Kathleen Drought Bell. Grace Britton Michelle. Lamar Nicole Nava. Marian Caroline Turner. Chase Vincent Baker. Margaret Bucamp Bronner. Patricia Caroline Roten. Hope Elizabeth Irwin. With honors, Allison Blake Holmes. Mallory Nicole Morris. Elizabeth Marie Mossery. Clayton Christopher Billack. Esmeralda Ariza. Taylor Marie Atchley. Claire Margaret Ivan. Anne Catherine Bolding. Also receiving a BA in Asian Cultures and Languages, Senior Fellows, Gael Alexandra Pfizer Estreviz. Alejandro Hidalgo Moriano. With highest honors, Kayla Elizabeth Belt. Sydney Marie Davis. Kyle Thompson Buckley. Skylar Ray Haley. Michael Jonathan Bankhead. Mirta Bashelevich. Victoria Elizabeth Bartel. Philippa Lovrud. Tomris Conroy. Also receiving a BA in English, Nicole Brianne Croslin. Alexis Shavon Blake. Shad Lamar Murray. Jessica Noel Seaberger. Rosbelt Mateo Cabrera. With highest honors, also receiving a BA in Government, Lauren Christina Bowman. Zena Ray Sangana Brown. Audrey Annette Browning. Rhythm Chalksey. Eric William Davis. Maggie Renee Douglas. Marianne Ekelbanenam Ebayaman. Caitlin Nicole Epps. Eduardo Benavitas Jr. Amy Usiaduya Udonsi. Annie Deep. Ashley Jennifer Ferrier. Carla Cecilia De La Hoya. Also receiving a BA in Plan 2 Honors, Julio Cesar Gonzalez Jr. Ashley Michelle Ferguson. With high honors, Catherine Lee Frost. Shelby Nicole Fry. Autumn Marie Griffin. Alexandra Nicole Gonzalez. Daniel Luis Garza. Ana Gabriela Garcia. Taylor Christian Leby. With honors, Nicole Ann Grunwald. Elizabeth Summers George. With honors, JoBeth Eileen Hannock. Noah Edward Harness. With high honors, Christine Elizabeth Heinke. Salvador Herrera Jr. Yvonne Herrera. Kelsey Elizabeth Hoffman. Catherine Ann Harrington. Sydney Taylor Hope. Cody Daniel Vasili. Shay Lee Jackson. Jennifer Tianjin. Haley Morgan Greenberg. Megan Rose Orgel. Nicole Alexis Zucker. Sarah Alexandra Skolnick. Renee Michelle Mango. Jonathan Lewis Carnes. Priscilla Kazadi. Senior Fellows, Griffin Harmon Lewin. Kanwal Akbar Mahani. Daryl Manhertz. Corey James McGuire. Courtney Ann Nielsen. Jenna Leigh Camille Nunes. Ginny Marie Montalbano. Emma Margaret Morgan. Courtney Alexa Radican. Allison Gail Ryan. With honors, Emily Ann Smith. Amy Elizabeth Jordan. Joseph Angel Resendez. Benjamin Carney Williams. Joe Patrick Lester. Joseph Logan Elsner. Jennifer Lee Ryan. With high honors, Chioma Nasu. Nicole Volper. Kirk Thomas Sellers. Robert Harris Brooks. Colton Wade Erickson. Nathaniel Gray Wallace. Caroline Dweely. Hannah Grace Heister. Alfred Cecile Richardson III. Tristan Jane, English Beckwith. Kathleen Arnold. Sonia Page Silky. Ashton Taylor. Courtney L. Smith. With high honors, also receiving a BA in government, Ruben Hal Cardenas. Kaylee Stanley. With high honors, Brian Boswell Shewal. Jennifer Soyoung Her. Annika Zia Mina. Kelsey Nicole Wenzel. Priscilla Ann Patterson. Donovan Reed Sanders. Ashley Marie Sereno. With high honors, also receiving a BA in government, Michael Ryan Packabush. Passion Simone Rubin. Young Tin Tran. Morgana Wood. Catherine Page Poe. Lindsay Claire Pete. Marina Shire Guidey. Rachel Tiffany Blackmer. Taylor Lee Rogers. Matthew Isagari. Daniel Benjamin Keenan. Michael P. Chislock Jr. David Augustine Hernandez. Zachary Cole Overby. William Anderson de Vilbis. Kayleen Nanji. Mohek Sajun. Brooklyn Abigail Young. Chandler Regan Farnsworth. Christian Vaughn Washington. Jake Young McMillan. Also receiving a BA in Public Relations, Carson Yarborough. Matthew Anthony Vieira. Bryn Alexandra Wong. Karina Siciliano. Victoria Ashley Woodhall. Adriana Napine. Summer LaRue Topley. Leah Ann Thomas. Samantha Rubio. Sophie Lane Alvarez. Kathleen Ann Higgins. Sarah Christine Welbis. With highest honors, Madison Yagand. Michelle Brooke Wolf. Jinju Wang. John Harrison Stickler. Joshua Joseph Garza. Abby Louise Bledsoe. Ellen Timanas. Tanhasser. Mary Christine Hanna. With high honors, Marissa Ann Smith. Jimmy Mittner Greenwood. Catherine Elizabeth Lewis. Haley Elizabeth Beggins. Greta Barnett Galbraith. Jada Alai Brown. Jessica Paige Mason. Taylor Nicole Ogden. Miguel David Chapa. Bradley Botter. Kaylin Brosborough. Kelsey Tara Kamen. Zaidia Mas. Emily K. Reed. Lauren Nicole Long. Samantha Yusel. Nadia Rendon Talavera. Harrison Hertz Weir. Also receiving a BA in Rhetoric and Writing, Aaron James Williams. Angelica Navalgil. Kaylee Ann Sherman. Andrew Chad Cheatham. Valerie Vallejo, also receiving a BS in Social Work. Dean Bernhardt, this completes the list of Bachelor of Science candidates from the Department of Communication Studies.
Let's give him a big hand. One more group, and then we hear from our keynote speaker. Will the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Journalism from the School of Journalism please come to the stage?
With highest honors, Senior Fellows, Alexis Morogo Mahoya. Maxwell Bennett Adler. Connor Thomas Barrick. Haley Simmons Becker. Samantha Christine Branson. Alexis Christine Brown. Sydney Coletta Fedora. Kate Beispel. With honors, Bridget Nicole Benestate. Margis Iles Cardenas. Geno Vajes Vore. Vayana Casanada. Also receiving a BS in Public Relations, Cinnamon Ashley Cornell. With high honors, Amy Elizabeth Botello. Nicole Elizabeth Cobbler. Senior Fellows, with highest honors, also receiving a BA in Plan 2 honors, Graham Joseph Dickey. Courtney Eckert. With honors, Alexandra Marie Fleming. Chelsea Jade Gant. Taylor Gabrielle Gannett. With honors, Madeline Rose Goss. Julie Gomez. Rachel Sydney Koenig. Catherine Susan McBee. Morgan Greer Katz. With highest honors, Jillian Page Gayer. Julia Nicole Fife. Also receiving a BA in Linguistics, Jacqueline Janelle Hernandez. Ariana Maria Garcia, my intern. Cecilia Alejandra Gonzalez. Nancy Noelda Hernandez. Courtney Cole. Jane Morgan Scott. Meredith Ann Knight. With honors, Senior Fellows, Alexandra Grace Hennessy. With honors, Shannon Taylor Smith. Brianna Yotitis. Also receiving a BA in Radio, Television, Film, Yijin Kim. Noelle Darjelik. Also receiving a BA in International Relations and Global Studies and Middle Eastern Studies, Catherine Lewis Keenan. Kaylee Bridget Harrison. Also receiving a BA in International Relations and Global Studies, Sam Casey Hayes. Catherine Juliette Highway. Also receiving a BA in Anthropology, Teresa Cagle. Brian Raleigh. With honors, Michaela Casas. Jacob Michael Losing. Israel Hibarado. With honors, also receiving a BA in government, Megan Ashley Hicks. Also receiving a BA in English, Caitlin Hannah Walsh. Nancy J. Huang. Senior Fellows, Jesse Nazario. With high honors, Kirsten Lane Kumar. With highest honors, Rebecca Baptista. With highest honors, Alanis Nicole King. Alanis? Gabriela Marie Hernandez. Madeline Hill. Reina Olivas. Darby Elizabeth Kendall. Also receiving a BA in Women's and Gender Studies, Mary Catherine Cantrell. Emily Marie Gibson. Alyssa Kate Killebrew. Tyler Hampton King. Jamie Kate Cortez Medina. Maria Nunez Hernandez. With highest honors, Tina Maria Rico. Haley Marie Suarez. Lauren Lemie. With honors, Sarah Jasmine Montgomery. Mackenzie Alexis Palmer. Cameron Quint Lang. Julian Alexander Lawrence. Also receiving a BS in kinesiology and health education, Charisse Yvonne Lee. Romina Leon. Lucas James Lutoski. Also receiving a BS in kinesiology and health education, Michaela Justine Marshall. Armando Macez. Rachel Rosa Melanson. Brishan Mitchell. Josefina Mancia. Elena Mejia. Erin Marie Alteri. Delisa Marie Shannon. Hannah Lee Murrow. Zephyr Paul Milton. Reese William Miller. Akshay Makse Murkachandani. Sydney Rubin. Amanda Pinney. Cassandra Pollock. Also receiving a BS in advertising, Alessandra Maria Rea. Victoria Rose Townsend. With honors, Courtney Taylor Runn. Katie Clark Sampson. Maribel Santiago. With high honors, Alexandra Lee Samuels. Brianna Marie Santiago. Lowen Salas. Close. Christina Marie Sievers. Ashika Sethi. With honors. Also receiving a BA in Plan 2 honors, Virginia Adele Sherry. Kaylee Thompson. Also receiving a BA in Government, Jacqueline Esther Vang. Hannah Shi. Sarah Silverstein. With honors, Diane Son. With highest honors, Elizabeth Annabelle Stokes. Isabella Georgia May Tomei. Danielle Smith. Alexandra Claire Trujillo. With highest honors, Senior Fellows, Avery Elizabeth Travis. Albert Valdez IV. Christopher Raymond Tuma. Vanna Marie Vasquez. Emma Jean Whalen. Also receiving a BA in Government, Peyton Lee Yeager. William Edward Yeager. Senior Fellows with high honors, Sela Maya Zilabon. Also receiving a BA in Anthropology with honors, Vedant Aron Paris. Yelitza Manduhano. Dean Bernhardt, this completes the list of Bachelor of Journalism candidates.
Congratulations to all of our graduates so far. Now it's my great honor and pleasure to introduce to all of you our keynote commencement speaker, Mr. Brian Jones. During his story, Brian, cheering session up there for Brian. He said thank you. During his storied career, Brian has been a professional athlete, a sports broadcaster, and most importantly, a student here in the College of Communication. Originally from Lubbock, Texas, Brian was introduced to the Texas Longhorns by his grandmother who raised him. Together, Brian and his grandmother would listen to radio broadcasts of Texas Longhorn football games, setting him on career paths both in football and in radio. He attended UT in the late 1980s and early 1990s, where he studied communication and played linebacker for the Longhorns. In 1990, he became an All-Southwest Conference linebacker, leading the Longhorns with 116 tackles, 71 of those solo tackles, and 5 forced fumbles. By no coincidence, that year Texas had a 10-2 record and became Southwestern Conference champions. Afterward, Brian had the opportunity to play in the National Football League for the Indianapolis Colts and the New Orleans Saints. And after his NFL career, Brian returned to UT in the spring of 2000 to complete his degree in corporate communication and become the first person in his family to earn a college degree. And this was yeah, we should clap for that. That's good. Brian came back to complete a promise he made when he decided to live his dream of playing professional football when he left his studies early. And when he was here finishing his degree, he also began his career in broadcasting. He hosted a daily radio show, served as the Longhorn Sports Network's sideline reporter for all UT football games, hosted Longhorn Sports Center with Mac Brown and Rick Barnes, and spent 2 years with Fox Sports Southwest. Currently, Brian co-hosts the national morning radio program Gio and Jones with Greg Giannotti on CBS Sports Radio. And this fall, viewers from coast to coast will see Brian as a lead commentator during the college football season on CBS Sports and CBS Sports Network. Brian also provides his insights for shows including College Football Today and the CBS Television Network and Inside Football on CBS Sports Network. As a broadcaster, commentator and communicator, Brian embodies the qualities that we seek to instill in all of our students and our graduates. He's able to draw on his expertise and his experience as a player to analyze the game and serve as a credible voice for the players. He currently resides in Wellington, Florida, and Weehawken, New Jersey, but he continues to give back to Texas and UT and Moody College in many ways. 9 years ago, he started the Brian Jones Celebrity Golf Classic to raise money for the Austin area girls and boys clubs. And growing up in Lubbock, the boys and girls clubs were an important part of his upbringing and his early football career. He's been instrumental in our own Texas program in sports and media, which provides opportunities for students and faculty members to study and research the important nexus between sports and communication and media. So please join me in giving a big Moody welcome to legendary Longhorn, media icon, and Moody College grad, Brian Jones.
What is happening, Longhorns? This is so cool. This is some cool I'm serious. See, I had to wear 2 mics up here because they're going to censor me. I sent them the inexplicit, how do you say it? See, I'm losing my training up here, my thoughts. The not so explicit copy of the speech. That's what I'm trying to say. And they had to vet that. Ostensibly, you said it was for closed caption and it was for the interpreter, but I know it was really for. I told your assistant to guard it with her life, but she shared it with you anyway, so you don't have the real copy. I just want you to know that. This is so cool. I've seen this and been a part of this from your vantage point, but never from sitting up here, and this is just amazing, and my heart goes out to you because I know what's awaiting you out there in that real world. Bills! So get ready for them, and hopefully a lot of them, because you get a lot of them, that means you're doing really well, right? This is great. I want to thank, seriously, Dean Bernhardt. When he came and asked me to take part in it, I said, you must be crazy, man. Nobody want to hear from me. But I appreciate him. I appreciate all the faculty, and I've got some friends here, new friends. Dr. Wilcox, we've been having a grand old time over here. She's hungry and I'm hungry, so we've been talking about food while y'all been graduating. Dinner on you, Dr. Wilcox. My oldie but goodie friend, Dean Rocha. What's up, buddy? Dean was here when I was here as an undergrad, and when I came back later after the NFL, he was still here, and now he's still here. Man, why don't you let somebody else get a job? Please. You're taking up all the money. You're going to retire one of these days, maybe? Just maybe. All right. You already got your pension. You should have enough greenbacks. I saw Dr. Ballard. We're fairly new friends. Where's Dr. Ballard? There she is, back there. And so this has been great coming back. My other good buddy, Mike Wilson, who's your assistant dean of external relations, he couldn't be here, but he, along with Dean Bernhardt, are the ones that are responsible for me standing here. They came to New York. We were all attending a UT event there, as we do from time to time. And I suspected nothing when they said, hey, how about you show up a little bit early? Maybe they were going to whack me or something. I don't know. But I said, all right, cool. You know, we've thrown a few back and before they're in New York. And so I showed up early, and we said a few lies and pleasantries, and about the second round of our version of sipping on some syrup, the dean drops, how about you be our graduation speaker on me? So I couldn't say no, right? So Dean, thank you, and Mike, if he was here, I'd thank him, and I'm sure I'll see him soon back in New York. But this is all about you, man. This is great. I commend you. I know what you've been through and all the hard work you've put forward to get here today, and you've laid the foundation. This is you've put down those bricks. Now you just have to build upon that, and that's what we're all here today to do, is help you see it and play it forward. And I am just so honored to be here in front of you. I had a chance when I graduated to speak at the commencement, the campus-wide commencement, which is tomorrow. And as you might imagine, under some strict time constraints with that, and probably you're saying, well, your behind is under some today too. I represented College of Communication. You had representatives from each and every college here on the campus. And while that was great, I had a wonderful time. Nothing compares to this, to stand in front of my college and my university. This is what it's all about. So I am so pleased to be here. This is such an honor. I am so happy for you. You graduated or graduating from a wonderful College of Communication. The Moody College of Communication is one of the best in the world. And I'm just not just saying that because I graduated from here. I know that. I work in this industry. I see people from all these other different institutions, and I just stick my chest out proudly and wear my Longhorn colors and talk smack about their institution because they can't say anything about this great place. So you know it. You know what starts here changes the world, and having the opportunity to play big-time college football and graduate from this great institution changed my world. There's no doubt about it. You see, as the dean said, I'm from Lubbock, Texas. We refer to it as West Texas in the house. That's what I'm talking. Wait, you threw up a Red Raider sign. What was that? What? Do you know where you are? What was? Oh, you don't want me to call you out now? Well, throw up the right sign. Wow. I'll be watching you. So we refer to, at least on my side of the tracks, where we throw up the right hook 'em horns. Lubbock is L.A., Lubbock area. Sounds more metropolitan. We always wanted to be big time. And I think that's one reason I gravitated to UT, because they were always big time. It didn't matter to this. There was no distinction whether I was watching men's sports or women's sports, whether it was a commercial or a print advertisement. If it had a Longhorn on it, I was captivated. They had my undivided attention. That's how enthralled I was with this university. So it's always been near and dear to my heart, and it is with alacrity. That's one of those $5 words I learned here. Y'all didn't learn that one? No? You have to get those degrees back, baby. Come on. All right, I'll break it down for you. It is with cheerful joy that I stand here before you and get to address you on this momentous day. And as we celebrate your accomplishments, we also recognize that it was a tough road to hoe. Just for you to arrive here today, some of you may have breezed through college, and if you did, we applaud you, and if things come easy to you, just keep living, because that will probably change. And I guarantee, though, there were some instances while you were here on the 40 acres where you had to fight the good fight, whether it was just to complete a project or prepare for a final, or even just to get out of bed on certain mornings and make it to class. You know, that damn 6th Street. It'll do that to you. Did it to me a number of times. But, you know, with that, I just want to share with you, because I know everybody's hungry and wants to get this over with so you can celebrate with your family and understand. But I want to share with you just a couple of the tools I've utilized to ascend and continue to climb this broadcasting ladder and even the football ladder, making it to the pro ranks, because as you might imagine, that was not easy. 2 weeks ago to this day, and maybe to this hour, I was out in Miramar, California. My high school football coach and baseball coach, his son, he retired from the Marine Corps, 23 years in the Marine Corps, Lieutenant Colonel Isaac Whiskey Lee. This guy, the stories he was sharing with us, the harrowing tales and the missions he would go on. He had 7 tours of duty in Iraq and Afghanistan and other places where we weren't even supposed to know about, but he shared them with us. And all over that base there in Miramar, you saw the Marine mantra about adapting and improvising and overcoming. And I find that mantra is also applicable to us civilians as well. The fact that you're sitting here wearing those caps and those gowns, that indicates, at least on this collegial level, you know how to improvise, you know how to adapt, you know how to overcome and get to that finish line. You know, one could surmise that if you live your life by adhering to that Marine's motto, that would be more than sufficient. But if you know me, leave it to me. I can't leave well enough alone. I had to throw my own little 2 cents into that motto as we were discussing this a week ago in Miramar. I shared with my friends and my high school coach there, yeah, that's great. Adapt, improvise, overcome. But there's another phrase that I always employ as well, and that is endeavor to persevere. Now, I'm going to lose you with this because, well, maybe not. Maybe not your mamas and daddies and grandpas and grandmas. They old like me. I love Westerns. I grew up watching Westerns. Now, my contemporaries, they were all John Wayne fans, which is cool. That's fine. You like to do. I'm a Clint Eastwood man. That was my man crush, Clint Eastwood. And the first time I ever heard that phrase, endeavor to persevere, was the Clint Eastwood epic flick, Outlaw Josie Wells. Great movie. And there was a character on there, Lone Waddy. And Lone Waddy was played by Chief Dan George, real-life chief from up in the Vancouver area of Canada, real-life chief Dan George, and he just talked about the travails of his people and the Trail of Tears and how he lost everything. They took his woman, took his horse, but they gave him this little candy, which wasn't for eating, just for looking through, and they gave him this slogan, endeavor to persevere. And for whatever reason, that stuck with me. Endeavor to persevere. So no matter, whenever I was going through anything, I always thought back on that slogan, endeavor to persevere. And anytime that movie's on, I am there watching it because I think it's such a great slogan, as well as the Marines mantra that I can apply to my life. So when you're tackling those adversities and those obstacles, at least when I'm tackling them, that's what I lean on. And there's also another Western that I love, by Clint Eastwood, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. You know, usually these commencement speeches are predicated on 3 themes: the good, the bad, and the ugly. You did good, you graduated, we love you, baby. You did wonderful. That's good, we applaud you. Unfortunately, though, you know, some bad stuff gonna happen now. Every now and then, some bad stuff gonna happen. And breaking news, it might even get ugly. So what are you gonna do then? Truth be told, even sometimes the good that we endure, the successes that we have, that can evolve into a negative. We get soft with success. That's a term I learned playing football. Get soft with success. You attain that goal, and the next season comes around, and you rest on your laurels. You feel like you've arrived. You stop challenging yourself. So what's the key to overcoming the good occasionally, which can turn into a negative, the bad and the ugly? For me, it's always been endeavor to persevere. Giving in and giving up would be so easy. I recall my first day of high school football practice in Lubbock, Texas. And the dust gets to flying, there are no trees to catch the particles or anything. Your face is catching them, your mouth is catching them. And we were out there on that dry football field at Dunbar High School, and I recall just leaning on the field house and said, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this football thing. Add into the mix, they had this big old running back, Larry Green, who he wasn't big in terms of height, but he was all muscle. I'm an underclassman, he's a senior, and this guy's being recruited by everyone in the nation, and just 220 pounds of solid muscle. And I'm contemplating, or dreading rather, all summer long, how am I gonna hit this dude? He's big and he's ashy. And me, now, black folk tell the white folks sitting next to you what ashy is, you know. Help them out. That just wouldn't look like brother's been rolled around in chalk a little bit. So I can't handle this workout, and I'm dreading having to hit Larry Green after I'm already exhausted. And so I'm leaning on the field house and I'm questioning whether I can do this. And something said, keep on going. Something said, you can do it. Something said, push through it. The same thing you've experienced during your tenure here. I'm sure there have been situations where you've questioned whether or not you could complete a task. Some of you may have questioned whether or not you'd even be sitting here today. but somehow, some way, you found a way to be here. Despite your unsureness, you endeavored to persevere. And there are going to be other opportunities for you to doubt your path. Every so often we find ourselves in second place wondering why we're not in first place. I remember over a decade ago, before things were going so great in my broadcasting career, they were going well, but I wasn't where I felt like I should be. I would sit there and I'd watch the certain guys in my industry, and it's like, what do they have that I don't have? Tell you the truth, they suck. I'm better than that. I should be sitting where they are. And I called into question why they were enjoying this lofty status and not me. And eventually, I had to snap back into reality and understand that, hey, that was way out of my purview. I needed to focus on me and continue to grow as a person and also as a broadcaster. And just by chance, here in Austin at the UT Golf Club, I run into the general manager for Fox Sports Southwest, John Heike. Great guy. Only bad thing about him, he's an Aggie. But his checks didn't bounce, so. Oh, no to that. Woo, no. Security? So I run into John after the round of golf at the UT Golf Club, and I didn't know him by face. I just knew that my agent had been shipping him tapes every other week, and we knew they were just probably landing on his office floor. So someone pointed out to him. I walk up to John, man, we've been sending you my tapes. Can't you just take a look at them? And he made a promise to me. He said, as soon as I get back up to Dallas, I am going to put your tape in, check it out, and then I'm going to have you come up to Dallas, and we're going to put you through an audition. True to his word, he did all that. I go up to Dallas, and the rest is history. We've been climbing higher ever since. So when you question what position you're in, when that position you covet doesn't present itself on your timetable, when your hard work doesn't appear to be paying off, or when you're about to say, I can't take this mean, rude, crude world anymore, cancel that thought and endeavor to persevere. Lastly, I want to touch on something that Ryan brought up. I implore you to define you, not societal norms. That's what we do. We've done it with every generation. We like to likes to place each generation in this little box. You got to be over here, and you have to be over here. Don't do that. They've already done it to your generation, the millennials. Ryan said it. I'm going to say it. They've typecast you as lazy, self-centered, self-entitled, not hard workers. Well, that's bull dookie. Took a lot of hard work for you to get where you are right now today. Yeah, you should clap to that. Last week I read an article in USA Today, William Cummings. He wrote the story, and he was asserting this mischaracterization of your generation. And I concur. I've been where you sit. I know what it takes. I know the long nights studying. You got to couple that with working, some of you. So don't let anyone tell you what you are. You define who you are. And you take the time to do that self-evaluation to find out who you really are and what makes you tick. One of my favorite quotes is from Socrates. Yeah, we speak and learn Socrates in Lubbock, Texas as well. A life not self-examined is a life not worth living. I love that quote. So take the time to delve inward and find out who you really are and what makes you tick. And along those lines, recently I watched this documentary on Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix was performing at Woodstock, and he played what was deemed an unorthodox version of the national anthem. Many were incensed. And he was on this talk show back then, I think it was Dick Cavett, and Dick Cavett was talking about all the mean-spirited letters he had received once folks had found out that Jimi Hendrix was going to be a guest on his show. And I sat back and I was, wow, Jimi Hendrix. Okay, here's a guy that served in one of the most prestigious, decorated branches of our armed forces, the 101st Airborne. He served in that. He's one of the most decorated units in our armed forces. So you would think that here's a guy that could do no wrong, could go out and do as he pleased, short of doing something criminal. Yet he was criticized for his unique musical expression of his country's national anthem. Hendrix also caught flack in the black community because they wanted to put him in a certain box. It's like, wait a minute, the dude's black, but that doesn't sound like R&B. That doesn't sound like doo-wop to me. Was he selling out? Is it rock? Is it pop? They couldn't figure it out. They didn't know which genre this sound belonged in. But Hendrix would not be boxed in, and you shouldn't be boxed in. He soldiered on. The dude was a musical genius. Why? Because he didn't allow society to define his style. He developed it, he cultivated it, he nurtured it, and most importantly, he believed in it. Eventually, society and the world, they caught on, and Jimi Hendrix will always be remembered and revered as one of the most talented musical artists ever. You do the same thing. You define you. Whether you're nerdy, whether you dress in a manner that's different than the rest of us, Russell Westbrook, for you basketball fans out there, whether you can dance or you have two left feet like me, you do you. You define you, no one else. And I think you're on the path to doing that because you're sitting in front of us. You didn't follow a script. You made your own path. You carved your own way. So just like all your parents here, and I applaud the parents and the family members, I want to point out my brother and sister-in-law. They're UT grads as well. Jeff and Tony, thank you for being here for me today. Appreciate you. They're not as smart as us because they were in engineering school and business school, not communication, so no more applause for them. But you're on your way. You know what it takes. All the tools you've utilized to get here today, everything you've done, all the hard work you've put forth, it's going to take the same as you move on to the next phase of your life. Nothing's going to change. You're just going to have to work harder. You're going to have to deal with more people. You won't be in this confined space. You're going to be out there in the world. And utilize everything. I fall back on things I learned on the football field. I fall back on things I learned, nonverbal communication class here at the University of Texas. I fall back on all that stuff. All of it comes bubbling up, and I use it on a daily basis, whether it's on the radio side or the television side. And you're going to do the same thing. So don't change anything. Stay true to yourself. You define you, and make sure you endeavor to persevere. Thank you, and hook 'em by God.
Let's hear it again for Brian. Brian, we're so proud to have you as part of the Moody family. Thank you. We have two more departments of great students to recognize. Next, we're going to call the degree candidates for the Bachelor's of Science from the Department of Communication Science and Disorders to please come to the stage. CSD.
Gabriella Aldriti Jordan. With highest honors, Senior Fellows Lacey Arnett. With honors, Dominique Rose Arzola. Macy Adele Atkinson. Alejandro Ascararga. With high honors, Stephanie Ann Alexander. Alisa Gabriela Borrega. With honors, Shelby Lane Calloway. Taylor Annette Marie Boswell. Julio Francisco Lerma. Allison Grace Borja. With highest honors, Christina Boyi. With high honors, Heather Lee Burkhalter. Daniela Chang. Gabriela Dominguez. Jennifer Claire DeBose. With honors, Devin Patrick Fierro. Aubrey Morgan Folk. Arlene Lilani Salazar. Sanadra Diane Franklin. Alberto Garcia. With high honors, Carmen Gloria Garcia. Annabelle Garza. Orlando Garza. With honors, Caitlin Brooke Gomez. Lainey Davidson. Senior Fellows, Lauren Katrina Herrera. Rebecca Page Faramond. With high honors, Ramey Payne. Amy Ann Burnt. Ava Gabriela Gonzalez. Marissa Gisela Gonzalez. With highest honors, Heather Lauren Grossenbacher. Lauren Danielle Hofschneider. With honors, Senior Fellows, also receiving a BA in Health and Science, Michaela Howell. With high honors, Paige Elizabeth Cabena. With highest honors, Madison Dawn Kurtz. Constadina Labos. Elena Lanier. Catherine Marie Morgan. Avery Angeline Birdwell. Grace Ann McInnes. Also receiving a BA in Psychology, Lauren Nicole Charnov. With highest honors, Meredith Ann Daly. With high honors, Ashton Lee Kemp. Catherine Virginia Haycraft. With highest honors, Hannah Si Wing Leung. Kayla Christina Marks. Alexandria Louise Martinez. With honors, Audrey Ann Martinez. Kansas Courtney Merritt. With highest honors, Kristen M. McKenna. Catherine Noel Lewis. With honors, Darby Elizabeth Smith. With high honors, Amy Margaret McCoy. With honors, Rebecca Deanne Reed. With honors, Jean Marie Nichols. With highest honors, Christy Ann G. Prado. Yaritzia Rangel. Rachel Rial. Miranda Reyes. With high honors, Dominique Lizette Rodriguez. Lauren Elizabeth Ross. Also receiving a BA in Spanish, Jorge Cifuentes. Mackenzie Lehman Spate. Kimberly Heijin Sun. Maria Tran. Sidra Sayed. Uruj Kazi. With high honors, Frances Ann Ulep. Alexis Suarez. Kristen Nicole Wallace. Kayla Elizabeth Wiltz. Madison Noel Yatz. Savannah Kate Young. Dean Bernhardt, this completes the list of Bachelor of Science candidates from Communication Sciences and Disorders.
Congratulations, graduates. Last, but certainly not least, I would now like to call to the stage the degree candidates for the Bachelors of Science in Advertising from this. I think they've been saving that up, I think. From the Stan Richards School of Advertising and Public Relations, please come to the stage.
With honors, Ryan Lewis Ladd. Haudia Akbar. Elaine Brittany Almeida. Emma Udrade Matamoros. With high honors, also receiving a BA in Plan 2 Honors, Preeti Balakrishnan. Jennifer Michelle Barrow. Leticia Benitez Hernandez. Senior Fellows, Bria Ariella Benjamin. With honors, Emily Ruth Bayar. Katie R. Blanchard. Brooke Ellis Bodie. Stephanie Link Brogdon. Andrew Byrne. Rafael Caballero. Madison Darabarsky. With high honors, Cameron Lynn Campbell. Julian Castillo Jr. Michael Spencer Beltran. With honors, also receiving a BA in psychology, Leon Bennett Cherner. Jonathan E. Clement. Sierra Clarice Cole. Chase Cawtharp. Josiel Correa. Pedro Antonio Corzo. Elizabeth Grace Cook. Benjamin Uphold Broader. Chelsea Ray Cavett. With high honors, Pelida Tayamid. Colby K. Darden. Stephanie Christine Cree. Carly Sue Deerdorf. Ashley Lane Dethridge. Raylee Nicole Edge. Michelle Fecundo. Alexandra Lillian Decker. Paul Gregory Durkowski. With high honors, Hannah Rose Dobbs. Sarah Renee Dravecki. Jesus Antonio Acosta. Cara Lynn Endall. Nicole Renee Fleetwood. Anna Claudia Knotson. Olivia Elizabeth English. Juliana Marie Hoft. Holly Paige Fatla. With honors, Brittany Danielle Ferrant. Brittany Diana Feetsum. Richard Jackley Frigstad. Matthew Jeremy Frazier. Jackson James Borg. Samuel Harrison Frederick. Also receiving a BS in radio, television, film, Adam Michael Morrissey. William Walker Kaufman. Philip Ford Albert. McHugh Hertwig Watts. Ashley Elizabeth Garza. With high honors, Lexi Ray Garrett. With high honors, Adam David Gill. Connor McMahon Gleam. Kate Gothing. Ulana Grubarnik. Meredith Catherine Groom. Shington Guo. With high honors, Celia Leigh Gutentag. Erin Nicole Haley. Robin Nicole Henry. Maria Guadalupe Hernandez. Samantha Monique Hernandez. Julia Huang. Suzanne Sunji Han. Caroline Victoria Morrow. Samantha Taylor Katz. With honors, Jane Marie Genevine. Sarita Ann Hodges. Ethan Cole Hughes. Natasha Javier Gonzalez. Carly Ann Kramer. Yutzi Ma. John Grisby Turner IV. With high honors, also receiving a BA in History, Regan Perus. with honors. Also receiving a BA in psychology, Nicole Fallon Wiseman. With high honors, Paige Alicia Kelton. Julia Alexandra Jimenez. Tabitha Michelle Loiter. With honors, Sarah Danielle Katchelmeyer. Natalie A. Brooks. Jessica Marie Jennings. Priyanka Menon. Tivaritz Lorenz Moore. Sarah Jane Taber. Jack Curtis Savage. Cheyenne Eleanor McDowell. Sarah Nicole Luttinger. Brandy Page Goldman. Also receiving a BS in radio, television, film, Jared William Naylor. Anne Caroline Bergman. Elizabeth Kistner. James Sterling Reckling Jr. With high honors, Kiori Taniguchi. Emily Elizabeth Olson. Hillary Blue Shaw. Darby Allison Sharp. Caroline Margaret Stewart. Catherine Claire Hellman. With high honors, Sarah Elizabeth Welter. Hillary Chandler Radican. Tara Nelson. Cassandra P. Perez. Daniela Lopez Lubina. Sarah Alicia Lopez. Bridget Ann McLaughlin. Jessica King. Also receiving a BBA in Management Information Systems, Yushin Lee. With high honors, Casey Gaitlin Lambeth. Marin Elise McNeil. Senior Fellows, Claudia Vanessa Iratea. Jessica Hernandez. Jenny Lee Mosley. Elizabeth Lee Wise. Tiffany Wang. Brianna Marie Rocha. Amy Hanalili Tingo. Nicholas David Spack. Rogelio Alfonso Reyes Jr. Emily Kathman Monroe. Sarah Catherine Musselman. Connor Kane Arendt. With high honors, Kristen Michelle Patterson. Austin Joseph Perryman. Paula Novavorsky Jr. Erin Catherine O'Connor. Remy Nicole Fine. Taylor Paige Jacobs. Haley Nicole Weiser. Roxana Caroline Crane. Kellyanne Sewell. Kenzie Grace Lynn Conti. Callie Anna Marie Parrish. Also receiving a BA in Plan 2 honors, Nicole Danielle Lang. Lau Hee Johnny. Laren Karen Liaiv Brickman. Kara Ashton Power. James Allen Pruitt. Megan Isabella Pendergast. Erasto Rintera Jr. Paige Meredith Ruby. Stephanie Rodriguez Vargas. Elizabeth Rosas. With honors, William Grant Seitz. Scott Showerwest. Jeremy Wright. Jason Stewart Warabo. Blake Justin Balser. Charles Layton Midlow. Marco Segalwa. Victoria Peña. Nicholas Ty Creeider. Ryan Boone Stanton. George Anthony Kaiser. David Andrew Resnick. Daniel Elias Kapilivsky. Angela Valideres. Kirsty Jeanette Williamson. Luna Marinas Tridic. Gloria Cristina Velasco. Samantha Serna. Crystal Marie Garcia. Alan Torres. Rebecca Kurtz. Also receiving a BS in radio, television, film, Donna Summers. Also receiving a BS in Communication Studies, Weng Chin Lee. Ashley Na. Steve Lamb. Hansen Kuo. Shufin Weng. Amelia Lingfeng Kwong. Victoria Alexandra Olfold. Elizabeth Renee Kurtzweg. Selena Marielle Gimeng. Joshua G. Retief. Lauren Kimberly Ross. Parker Lavallee Nagel. Carla Sotomayor Pratt. Lauren Victoria Nail. Sandy Areli Sanchez. Jim H. Tran. With honors, Senior Fellow, Carolina Trevino. With high honors, also receiving a BBA in Honors Program, Matthew Richard Tooley. Catherine Eloise Trentel. Priscilla Isabel Vargas. Ashley Nicole Rappaport. Julia Marie Weckberg. Julian Kate Grekulek. Hannah Nicole Schuyler. Alexa Ho Vecchio. Cindy Sari Vilata Fuenetes. Courtney Strelzik. Cooper Elijah Irwin. Hunter Perry Steffen. Raymond Dylan Wade. Erin Caitlin Curran. Abigail Ray Olmsted. Elizabeth Sims Dottarelli. Alberto Villarreal. Andrea Moro. Also receiving a BA in economics, Jose Vitor Caravello Piera Pinto. Alan Tancredi Sr. Caitlin Annalise Howard. Catherine Chambers Viovuchik. William Bishop Wash III. Mason J. Waters. Robert Reed Womack III. With honors, Ashlyn Youngblood. Jisoo Su. Blake Ethan Nybro. Cassandra Claire Zimnock. With highest honors, Elise Johnson. Alexander James Ward. Dean Bernhardt, this completes the list of Bachelor of Science candidates from advertising.
By the way, if you were wondering, that's about 975 of you. Congratulations. I'm so proud of all of you. It's an amazing accomplishment. Let's all give a huge round of applause to Miss Rebecca McEnroy, who from KUTFM, who read the names today. We know it's a really hard job, Rebecca. We really appreciate you doing your very best for us. So thank you. One more round of applause for all the graduates. Let me hear it. So we're at the part of the program where I have some announcements and information for you to know for the next day or two as far as the rest of the graduation ceremonies. So pay attention, take out your Macs and take some notes. Here's what you need to know. First and foremost, you've probably got the email that there is a potential weather warning that may affect commencement tomorrow evening. So all of you need to check the weather tomorrow to see if there is a postponement. It is possible that commencement that is currently scheduled for tomorrow evening may be postponed until Sunday. So it's very important that you check the internet, check the website. Probably you'll get an email or a text. So do whatever you do, check the plans. That's first announcement. Second is that tomorrow from 3 to 7 p.m., the Texas X's host what's called the Great Texas Exit at Eder Harbin Alumni Center here on campus. So graduates, all of you and your guests are invited to stop by there between 3 and 7 tomorrow for a casual Texas-sized celebration. There'll be food trailers. I understand there may be adult beverages, a live band, a photo booth, souvenirs, and much more. So please, you're all invited to join us for that. Graduates, also remember that for commencement, the main undergraduate commencement, whether it's tomorrow or it's Sunday, that you must have a ticket. Your guests also must present tickets for the Saturday or Sunday commencement procession. Seating for degree candidates at the ceremony is only guaranteed to those presenting a procession ticket at the start of the grand procession. If you don't already have a ticket, free tickets for the procession are available at Irwin Center North Box Office and the Texas Performing Arts Box Office until 6 p.m. today. Sorry, we passed that. Or tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. to get your procession tickets. Public seating at the Tower for the university-wide ceremony, if it's tomorrow, will open at 5 p.m. If it's Sunday, it probably will open 1 hour earlier at 4 p.m. Admission is on a first-come, first-served basis. When outdoor seating is at full capacity, ushers will direct guests to nearby indoor or alternate outdoor viewing locations. Also, there's more. In an effort to maintain a safe environment, the university strongly urges all guests not to bring any handbags to the ceremony unless they are absolutely necessary. All bags will be checked before entering. Any bags brought to the ceremony must be 12 inches or smaller in any dimension. Visitors bringing prohibited larger bags will be turned away. Please consult the commencement website for any additional information. And finally, this is the most important part of my announcements. During the main commencement ceremony, whether it's tomorrow or Sunday, there's a point in the ceremony where I will be called up to the podium, to the microphone, by the president and the provost to announce and recognize the Moody College graduates. When I'm asked to present all of you, I'll share a few remarks about how wonderful you are, how wonderful Moody College is, and then I'm going to get to a point in my remarks where I'm going to say this. Communication graduates, how do you feel tonight? At which point, you're all going to scream, Moody, right? You understand the plan? So I was going to practice it a few times now. So this is, imagine me at the big podium on the giant screen in my blue regalia saying, communication graduates, how do you feel tonight? It's good. I think you could do it better. We're going to practice it one more time. So we get to the point, communication graduates, how do you feel tonight? Good. That's awesome. Let's clap for that. That's great. Don't forget, listen for your prompt. Now remember, if it's Sunday instead of Saturday, we're still doing the same thing. So don't forget. That ends all my announcements. Thank you so much for listening. To all of our graduates, from my heart, I wish to say congratulations again on a job well done. The faculty and I all wish you the very best for your future. We want to continue hearing from you, so please keep in touch. And before we end our ceremony, we have one more very important group to thank. So I ask all of the graduating students here today to please stand up, turn around, and applaud for your parents, your family, your friends, all the people who supported you through your college career. Thank you, parents and friends. Let them hear it. Graduates, please remain standing. Would everyone else please stand up and rise as we conclude our program with a traditional singing of our alma mater of the University of Texas at Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, horns up for the Eyes of Texas. Everybody look up. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Our commencement is now concluded. Thank you so much for coming. Hook 'em horns.
Thank you.